BingX, a trusted global crypto exchange. Trade spot, futures, or copy top traders easily. Sign up via the link or referral code to get 30 USDT instantly, plus up to 1,500 USDT in bonuses for verification, deposit, and trading.
Gigi Paris, known to many as the former girlfriend of actor Glen Powell, has stepped back into the spotlight with a new public romance. Over 2 years after her relationship with Powell concluded, Paris was seen making a significant appearance at the 2025 Angel Ball in New York City on October 27, gracing the red carpet alongside NFL star Cooper Helfet. The model, aged 32, cut an elegant figure in a silk, beige Legends dress, adorned with a striking emerald and diamond necklace. Helfet, a former tight end for the Seattle Seahawks, complemented her sophisticated look with a classic black suit and a vibrant yellow patterned tie. This outing marks Paris's first confirmed public relationship since her high-profile split from Glen Powell, a separation that was widely believed to be influenced by the persistent rumors surrounding Powell's on-screen chemistry and alleged off-screen connection with his Anyone But You co-star, Sydney Sweeney. Paris herself has not shied away from discussing the impact these rumors had on her. Speaking on the Too Much podcast in June, she revealed the difficult position she found herself in. She outlined 2 distinct paths, either to feign acceptance and allow speculation to continue, leaving observers to question the authenticity of her emotions and the state of her relationship, or to assert her boundaries and openly state her discomfort. Ultimately, she chose the latter, admitting that the decision to walk away, despite the public nature of the situation, was deeply painful. "I was shattered," she confessed, emphasizing her desire for respect, especially given the public scrutiny. Her sentiment was clear: she wanted to avoid being made a spectacle of, particularly after a relationship of over 3 years where discussions of a future together had been prevalent. She expressed a longing for basic decency, lamenting that the situation felt as though her personal life was being sacrificed for professional priorities, leading her to the difficult decision to depart. The 32-year-old further elaborated on the mishandling of the situation, feeling as though she had been fed to the dogs. Glen Powell, in his own reflections on the breakup, has maintained a tone of respect and understanding. Speaking to GQ in September, he stated, "I will always have nothing but love for her and respect for her." He acknowledged the subjective nature of individual perspectives, noting, "Everybody's always going to have their own narrative on things and all that, and she's welcome to it." Powell candidly described relationships as inherently challenging, illustrating the dynamic by saying, "And when 2 people break up, they each go to their own brunch and they will each tell their own narrative." He further elaborated on the dynamics of promoting a romantic comedy like Anyone But You, sharing with the New York Times in 2024 that the success of such films hinges on fun and chemistry. He described his rapport with Sweeney as effortless and acknowledged how their palpable chemistry on screen likely fueled fan desires to see that connection extend beyond the film, a phenomenon they chose to embrace. "Sydney and I have a ton of fun together, and we have a ton of effortless chemistry. That's people wanting what's on the screen off the screen, and sometimes you just have to lean into it a bit, and it worked wonderfully. Sydney is very smart." This narrative of on-screen chemistry sparking off-screen speculation is a recurring theme in Hollywood. Consider the enduring fascination with Emma Watson and Tom Felton, whose characters Hermione Granger and Draco Malfoy in the Harry Potter saga inspired legions of fans to hope for a real-life romance. Watson herself confessed to having a significant crush on Felton during their formative years on set, describing her anticipation of seeing his name on the call sheet as an indicator of an extra exciting day. During the 20th anniversary reunion special, she revealed the depth of her childhood affection, recalling how Felton, being 3 years her senior, viewed her as a little sister. Despite fan wishes, Watson has clarified their current relationship, stating in an interview with British Vogue that they speak most weeks and find the fan speculation sweet. Similarly, the Friends reunion reignited discussions about Jennifer Aniston and David Schwimmer, the actors behind the iconic Ross and Rachel. They admitted to a mutual crush during the early seasons of the show, but timing and existing relationships prevented it from blossoming into a real-life romance. Schwimmer explained they were like 2 ships passing, respecting boundaries, while Aniston fondly recalled the irony of their first kiss occurring on screen. They channeled their genuine affection into their characters, creating a television romance for the ages. The legendary pairing of Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet has captivated audiences since Titanic. Though Winslet famously quipped there wasn't room for DiCaprio on the floating door, their on-screen bond has translated into a deep, lifelong friendship off-screen. Their visible support for each other at various award ceremonies underscores the enduring strength of their connection. Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper's intense chemistry in *A Star is Born in their memorable Oscar performance of Shallow fueled considerable speculation, even as they were both in other relationships at the time. Gaga described an instant connection with Cooper, while he later explained their performance was designed to embody the raw emotion of their characters' on-screen arc. Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves, who starred together in *Speed and *The Lake House, have also been the subject of persistent dating rumors over the years. Bullock has consistently denied a romantic involvement, emphasizing their strong friendship. She recalled a thoughtful gesture from Reeves, who surprised her with champagne and truffles after she mentioned never having tried them. Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone have shared romantic roles in multiple films, including La La Land, leading to widespread admiration for their on-screen chemistry. Stone has spoken about Gosling being a dear, wonderful friend whose presence has significantly impacted her life and career. The beloved on-screen couple Jim and Pam from *The Office, portrayed by John Krasinski and Jenna Fisher, also sparked fan devotion. Fisher admitted to experiencing real chemistry with Krasinski, describing their on-screen personas as having been genuinely in love, though she clarified that their real-life dynamic was that of close partners and friends. Krasinski later addressed Fisher's comments, suggesting they were taken out of context. Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence, co-stars in films like Silver Linings Playbook and American Hustle, also faced persistent romantic speculation. Cooper has definitively dismissed such rumors, stating their connection is strictly platonic. Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson, who starred in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days maintained a professional distance, with McConaughey expressing a preference for keeping on-screen relationships strictly business. George Clooney and Julia Roberts, close friends and co-stars in the Oceans franchise, have showcased an undeniable platonic bond, evidenced by their warm public interactions. Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen, longtime friends and co-hosts of CNN's New Year's Eve coverage, have frequently fielded questions about their relationship status. Both have consistently stated they are simply friends, with Cohen revealing their initial meeting was through a blind date arranged by mutual acquaintances over 25 years ago, a setup that quickly proved incompatible for romance. Zooey Deschanel and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who collaborated on the indie film 500 Days of Summer, have acknowledged their close friendship and the humorous nature of fan desires for them to be a couple in real life. Ashley Tisdale and Zac Efron, who starred in High School Musical together, maintained a close, platonic relationship. Tisdale humorously recounted a particularly awkward on-screen kiss with Efron, citing their sibling-like closeness as the reason it felt weird. Corbin Bleu and Monique Coleman, who played a romantic couple in High School Musical, have transitioned into a lasting friendship, even reuniting for a Lifetime Christmas movie. Coleman has expressed a desire to continue collaborating, drawing parallels between their on-screen dynamic and that of iconic film couples. David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson, who portrayed the iconic Mulder and Scully on *The X-Files, famously had a contentious relationship during filming, a fact Duchovny has openly discussed. Despite their on-screen will they or won't they dynamic, their off-screen interactions have remained largely professional, though a recent photo of them together sparked renewed fan interest. Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson, who have shared the screen in numerous Marvel Cinematic Universe films, have developed a deep and comfortable friendship over the years, characterized by a significant level of intimacy born from extensive collaboration, rather than romantic involvement. These instances highlight the complex interplay between on-screen chemistry and real-life relationships, demonstrating how audiences often project their desires onto actors, creating narratives that extend beyond the confines of the silver screen. The evolution of Gigi Paris's personal life, moving forward from past relationships and public scrutiny, now positions her in a new chapter, embarking on a romance with Cooper Helfet, which is sure to continue capturing public attention.